Rayong FC come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after.
In with a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's picked him out. You can get that clear. And that has been clubbed away. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And help's available out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Battles to win it back. Coaxed through there. Has a hit! It's in! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Could move up a gear here. Gets it back. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's come loose. Back into the middle. He's got options out wide. Well played, he saw that coming. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's gone for a throw-in. And help's available out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Out to the right, and it's got through. He gets past his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Well positioned to make that interception. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's away! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Oh, look, they're clearly very keen.
Hits one! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sacco goes looking. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the counter is on. Cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a loose ball.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Gets good distance on it. He's got options out wide.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Gets wrestled off the ball. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ryong FC did it the hard way. A testament. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Big chance! Missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Oh, good interception. Goes to goal! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Ryong FC go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Forward it goes. Oscar. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, he's not going to get that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Plays it out to the wing. That's a promising ball. Has a goal! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Ryong FC have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. It's a loose ball. Sacco cuts it out. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Dinks one in. Nicely worked. We can get that clear. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Oh, it's one! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Tries a shot! Clears it out of harm's way. And he should have made it 4.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
That's a goal kick. Oscar. Gone back to the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Rayong FC are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Already up and running for the second half. Out to the left it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Farfan. Farfan not easily shrugged off the ball. Gets into a dangerous position. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oscar. It's got through to him. Has a pop! He's kicked it out just.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And that's been levered clear. Get a throw in. And here's Farfan. In he flies! In it goes! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Over to the left, played back in. Has a pop! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
4 in the game. He is the man. So now the difference is 3. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks to clip it forward. Oscar drives it forward. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. And it's Oscar. And it's got through. Oscar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's being played forward. And there's a long ball. Floated through. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's got options out wide. It's come loose. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oscar. Now it's on Nautovic. Shanghai SIPG desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Hoists it forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Hook, who has made his impact already. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeps everyone guessing. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Shapes to shoot! And he's done very well to deal with it. On Nautovic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Rayong FC, very much the dominant side, almost the only... They can more or less feel it now. Avoid defeat here, and they will take that eagerly awaited place in the knockout stage. The odds overwhelmingly in their favour. Everybody is expectant here. The crowd is up. They think the job is just about done. Indeed, in fact, it is. One more point does it. Just one. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Ryong FC lining up with a look of total focus. Eyes on the prize, which is way beyond these group stages.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after 3. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
We have already started here. Big chance! Good clearance and very necessary. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Forward it goes. Gorgeous control there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Farfan gets it back.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Gets into a dangerous position. If you have just joined us, well, he'll have a go. And he heaves it forward. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception.
He's gone for it! Oh, what a goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And he's produced a beauty. Ryong FC have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Farfan going through. Farfan with the cross. He's dealt with that well. Gets it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's a loose ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Hulk. He's off on a marauding run. And it's hoisted clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Ryong FC having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Ryong FC just about have their noses in front. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Clears it out of harm's way. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hoists it forward. Looks to dink one in. Time and again they are repelled.
Ryong FC really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Oscar. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Repelled by the keeper. Battles to win it back.
Shanghai SIPG showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. Gnabry! Oh, that should have been two.
Gnabry really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
And it's played forward. Ryong FC only needing a draw to go through as things stand. He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Now it's Farfan.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And that's it. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt. And it's the first significant...
Well, we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a mere procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. While there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition, the odds here do not look at all good.
Going for goal! Marvellous goal! It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Ryong FC have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gnabry plays it out to the wing. It has got through to him. Can he dig out a shot? Great challenge, time to perfection. Ryong FC have hit the front early, a foot high. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gnabry gets the better of his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Has a pop! Hoists it forward. Oh, they can break here. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he's surging, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Gnabry, and he's a big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. Looks to clip it forward. Real chance! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Toivonen. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's played forward. Ryong FC have a free kick. Gnabry out towards the flank. There will be a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. He's gone for it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Done very well to intervene. We hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ryong FC sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Gets it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And here's Toivonen. It's a good foot in there. He's made sure that won't get through.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Chance! Hoists it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. This has gone, that's a foul. Gnabry gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to locate someone up front. Plays it out to the flank. Gnabry provides it. Has a goal! Just off target. There's going to be another change here. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the finish! Strong punch. Goes for goal! Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Over to the left. And there's a long ball. Knocks it away.
Gnabry really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Battles to win it back. to the left it goes. And it's got through. Gnabry! And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Rayong FC are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Rayong FC really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of...
Has a pop! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That was always going to be the keepers. And that's it. Rayong FC advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Rayong FC were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.